is out there with Daniel Tice, and it's Walker in at the point guard position.
Yeah, the Blazers boasting one of the game's elite backcourts in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, other than the Splash Brothers, these two have the most points and three-pointers of any duo over the last handful of seasons.
Matchup on Walker!
Puts up a three, hits it from three-point range. Walker's got the first 3 points tonight for the Celtics.
Well, look at Walker's percentages from beyond the arc. I mean, tremendous improvement over the last few years.
Shot on the wing, and he can't bank that one in. And the Blazers used to stagger Lillard and McCollum's minutes. Chris, now they've embraced these two playing together more often.
Yeah, and they should, Kevin. I mean, they're both standing about 6'3", so defensively they give up a little height. But on the offensive end, the firepower that they bring to bear is something to watch.
Good work there as it goes.
And Lillard times these floaters perfectly. He rises up with these, letting the ball roll off his fingertips.
Lillard against Walker, and it's Portland with the rebound. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, how often do we hear it, Greg? I mean, you got to take care of the basketball. I mean, they got to be much more disciplined tonight.
Stolen by Walker, and here they come. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
What speed in transition. Brown just slashing down the court for the high percentage shot.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Lillard against Walker. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Lillard outside for 3. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 1. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brown dishes to Walker. The 3. It's good from long range. Walker's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston.
They love to get Walker into that pick and roll position. 9 times out of 10, he'll make something good happen.
McCollum finds Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, he's got a roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Hey, who got here?
The Celtics working the ball around now. Poke loose. Here's Walker. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's the floater. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Tatum on the wing. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, and off the catch. Tatum now has a quicker shot release, probably a little better balance as well.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Hayward with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Hayward kicks to Walker. The pass to Tatum. Hayward on the wing. 6 to shoot. From deep, Walker. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Anthony against Hayward. Back to McCollum. Pulls up from the corner. And there it is for him.
What a dead-eye McCollum is from that range. Such a tremendous feel for the mid-range jumper.
Down low. And Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Walker.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. Another year of record-breaking offense. Why is it, Chris, that great offense so often beats great defense?
Because defense is not about stopping you. It's about making you take the option that the defense wants. And so if we make a guy that doesn't shoot jumpers very well, if we stop all the penetration and make him shoot a jumper and he knocks it down, you just got to shake his hand. Sometimes it's great D, better offense. And we know this is a scoring league. And you know, you can play the best defense in the world and have your hand up and, matter of fact, smack them in the face. But Curry, Harden, LeBron, they're still going to knock that shot down.
Smack him in the face, you say?
Oh, I've tried that. I've done that before, and it doesn't work with the great ones. Just tap them on the forehead while they're shooting a jump shot and look the other way. They'll still knock it down.
Here's Tice following the score by Damian Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, look at how quickly Lillard leaps out in transition. He wants to run down the throat of the D, burn him in the open floor.
Walker surveying the floor.
Who's got ball?
Here's Anthony. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Gotta love the aggressiveness of McCullough. He doesn't back down from the defense. Embraces getting hit while shooting. One of the top 10 shooting guards in the NBA, C.J. McCollum. I mean, you wonder, though, would he be even better lined up as a point guard? I'm not sure. But his defense has been his shortcoming. At 6'3", his size is better suited for the 1.
2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. See, Webb, you think about McCollum as a point guard, his assists have dropped 3 seasons running.
Yeah, Kevin, but that's because his role on this team is to score. I mean, he's so skilled. He can get other guys involved, but you want him putting it in the bucket. Who's a better option than him besides Dame Lillard? On another team, though, with the chance to start at point guard, I wouldn't mind seeing that adjustment. And some teams have fancy dinners, guest speakers, and field trips. I mean, the Celtics culture is more straightforward. It's all about the work.
Now, here's Brown. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And that work ethic, the core of the Celtics' values, are written on a big placard on their locker room wall.
Yeah, it emphasizes unselfishness, execution, toughness, and hustle. Those are the values of their team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the pick and roll tandem of Damian Lillard and Yusuf Nurkic, one of the most unstoppable in our league.
Yeah, Nurkic as a role man, not only a scorer, but also a capable passer, too. He had the second most assists on the team last season. He and Lillard have mastered the nuances of the pick-and-roll game.
Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Walker. And so Tatum nails them both. Well, guys, you talk about players coming in, and with a huge impact, Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Where do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum? Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
Now, Smart, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Wanamaker the pass to Canner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wanamaker. Shoots. It's hauled in by Trent. Passes it to Little. Here's Trent, guarded by Tatum. Lillard way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 13.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Williams, he's checked in for Brown. And a switch here also for Portland. Hezonja's checked in. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Wanamaker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's Hezonja with the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 3. Good. Tatum's got his third basket of the night right there.
The height, the footwork. No wonder Tatum's knocked down mid-range from there.
Hezonja with the ball. Williams picks him up. And now, here's Hezonja, guarded closely. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint, at either end of the floor.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. Shots good by Williams.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Lillard. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Now, here's Cantor. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The three-pointer, no good. Trailblazers leading by 4. Little kicks to Lillard. For the 3, and the Trailblazers, another 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Tatum on the wing.
I'm up. Fish. Here we go.
Pass to Wanamaker. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Count it, good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, and so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals.
Here's Wanamaker, following the score by Damian Lillard. Tatum kicks to Smart. Lets it go from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Trent. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot. And Cantor pulls it down.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Took him no time at all on that one. That's 12 points for Jason Tatum.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Lillard up top. He's got 23. Collins trying to break free. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 25 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Cantor, wide open, he shoots. His three-pointer is off the mark. Pass to Hezonja. He dishes it to Little. Hezonja kicks to Lillard. Here's Trent. No good with the triple. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach, Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league, while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Trail Blazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
On the floor for Portland, we've got Mario Hezonja. He's out there with Little. And it's Collins in at the 5 down low. Here's Wanamaker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The kick out to Williams. Outside Tatum. It's hauled in by the Trail Blazers.
And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. That's tipped. Here's Wanamaker. Hayward kicks to Williams. Back to Hayward. Smart on the wing. Shot clock at 6.
Check the clock. Check the clock.
Goes up the baseline. Rebound by the Trail Blazers. Little's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now, here's Hezonja. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Collins. And it's off the back rim, no good.
That's the only way to hold him in check. When he's got it inside, you got to have a body on him right away.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. 2 points. That one goes. Simons has got the lead up to 8 now for Portland. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Williams for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Hezonja's shot is off.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Now here's Hayward. Defense right on him. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Trent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Well, some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. The fourth spot held by Gordon Hayward.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's true, but can they also fill it up from outside? This is a group that can score from anywhere on the floor.
Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for Smart. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker.
Oh, hit that.
McCollum dishes to Whiteside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simons. Portland again missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
Portland leading by 3.
Hey, D up on CJ.
And there's the pass to Anthony. And stolen by Hayward. By himself. And Hayward with the stuff.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Cullen passes to Carmelo. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. No good again that time.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
One shot.
That's it.
You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Anthony's shot is off.
Well, he hasn't been able to do much damage outside the three-point line. Just one triple for him in the game, and that was back in the first quarter.
Williams kicks to Brown. Passes it to Tice. Offline with his 3. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the inside. It's stolen by Tice.
Ball coming.
Brown the pass to Tice.
What's the pick?
There's the dish to Walker.
Shoot it.
Got a piece of it. Tice kicks to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hayward. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he can be an anchor on the defense. He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Hayward from outside. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Tice. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Brown, good.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. Taking the hit well and finishing in style.
Here's Simons, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Simons, the pass to McCollum. Here's Whiteside, goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And Portland has possession.
Who's got CJ?
Yo, yo, yo.
Pass to Simons.
Set up.
Hey, who got him?
It's stolen by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball. Portland grabs the miss.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? But you still take them on. His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team, that they have the lead anyway.
The kick out to Walker. Fires from deep. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Walker's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Cullen passes to Simons. Back to McCollum. Takes a three. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
Come to me, come to me.
They get a hand on it and taken away by Brown. And stolen by Whiteside. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Pass to Nurkic.
Go over it.
Now, here's Whiteside. And here's McCollum for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, in the range of McCollum, it continues to expand. Brilliant at measuring these long shots.
Brown the pass to Hayward. Boston, no good that time either. Portland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Great positioning on the putback.
Timeout.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. Cantor checked in for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. Damian Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Celtics trail by 3.
And the Blazers, one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, their guards can make most any shot. And they've got some glass eaters to chase down any misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Here's Walker. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. And here is Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
And the Blazers rely on their guards in McCollum and Lillard to generate, Chris, a lot of their offense.
You're sometimes right, Kevin, and it can even be to a fault at times. I mean, they need more offense from their front court. Guys who can pound the ball inside and generate some easy offense around the rim.
Lillard misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. 5 on the clock. Brown kicks to Tatum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And here are the numbers for C.J. McCollum. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's getting around 28 points per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
And Anthony gets it to go.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Walker the pass to Brown. Tatum dishes to Brown. Stolen by McCollum. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Lillard against Walker. Over Lillard. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Walker. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Anthony on the wing. Ball's knocked loose.
How about on Jason?
Tatum against Anthony. Outside Tatum. Feeds it to Cantor. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. And Portland with a change here, too. Zach Collins checked in for Whiteside. "51 seconds left here in the second. Outside Collins. Kicks it to McCollum. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Nurkic gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Tries to save it. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. One-on-one fast break. Count that one. Smart's got his first 2 points of the night.
Like a freight train running downhill, Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
Oh, and he got it to fall.
No, wait, what? Woo. Focus from him right there. Nice play.
Yeah. Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting a look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 27 points, 3 steals, and 1 rebound. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Love the versatility of Lillard as a scorer. He hits from deep as anyone, and this side of Steph Curry, I'm not sure who else. And then, wait a minute, you overplay him, and he takes you right to the rim.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
They got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie. Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
The Trailblazers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Oh, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
Shooting 1.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And Portland with another turnover here. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for the game with the Mavericks, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And here's Hayward, following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Here's Walker, following the score by Damian Lillard. Walker finds Hayward. To the paint. Count the basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. And here's Anthony from the arc. They get it back. Whiteside dishes to Lillard. Got a hand on it.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. McCollum outside. And stolen by Tatum. He kicks it to Walker. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, Nurkic. Here's Anthony. Portland again missing. Up top, Brown. He's guarded by McCollum. Kept alive, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Celtics. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And you know, for Boston, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
Yeah, Greg, and early in the year, maybe they were catching some teams by surprise, but now everybody knows how strong they are, and they're still rolling along.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Whiteside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead. Well, you think about a franchise player, it's hard to find a better example than Damian Lillard. His play, his presence, Kevin, he's one of the most important players in Blazers franchise history.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Chris, you were talking about the presence of Lillard. Very cool and always composed.
Oh, Kevin, I love Damian Lillard. I mean, he's from Oakland. He has that town toughness. He's got that dog in him. I mean, he speaks softly and carries a big stick.
Brown, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, not at all afraid of contact. Brown is aggressive driving to the basket.
The pass to Trent. Pass to Whiteside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Wanamaker the pass to Hayward. It's Brown on the wing. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Portland with the rebound. Whiteside's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Little can't hit. Celtics trail by 9. Hayward looking over the floor.
Hey, who got Hayward?
Here we go. Let's do it.
It's Brown on the wing. 8 points for him. And that one drops.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Pass to Trent. Back to Lillard.
Here we go. Get it out quick.
I got ball.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Out of Wheeler High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked 2nd in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected
Take a break.
route,
Take a break.
choosing
2
UC
shots.
Berkeley.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
See, well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. And they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they had 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland.
And here's a look at numbers for Gordon Hayward. Some impressive play from him over the last month. Averaging 17 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
On defense, Portland. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Williams. Here's Wanamaker, just 4 to shoot. Floor spacing, Chris, now so big in the NBA. And big men have the room to put up some unbelievable numbers.
Oh, man, look at Lopez out there in Bucks land. I mean, look what he's doing in Milwaukee, just shooting threes from deep. The same, you got to go to Embiid, Porzingis, and we already seen what the great Dirk Nowitzki has done through his career spacing the floor. Look, it adds time on to your career because you don't have to just go down there and bang and be one-dimensional in the paint. It makes your teammates better because now you're spacing the floor, which gives them room to drive. And if you're really working on your game, you can really make your teammates better because now you have more passing lanes because you're further away from the basket. So as any post player knows, it's a blessing to be surrounded by great shooters, and now big men, they got a little more room out there.
Collins, good.
And they continue to control the glass.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 9-point game. Now the pass to Williams. Williams kicks to Hayward. Little with the rebound. Little's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Collins. Here's Trent. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Oh, man, a reliable glue guy. Collins isn't just a skilled scorer. I mean, he's a rebounder, and he passes it well, too.
Hayward outside.
Watch the pick. I got your help. Pick coming.
He feeds it to Williams. Back to Hayward. The 3. A rebound by Hazanya.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Finishes the break with a slam.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
Greg, that's about as a high percentage a look as you're going to get running the floor beautifully.
And now, here's Hazonia. He averages about 5 points a game. Passed a little, puts up a 3. Tipped away. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And with all their rangy wing defenders, the Celtics are well suited for the modern game.
Oh, yeah, they make it tough for opponents to get clean looks on the perimeter, GA, with their defense. I mean, it's a strong defensive team also because of the competitors that they possess.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Hazanya.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Cantor, he's checked in for Williams. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Portland. That one misses. Second chance shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and the Trailblazers making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Celtics trail by 12. Smart passes to Williams, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Both shots good from the stripe. Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. Now, here's Collins. After Gordon Hayward's miss, a nice shot by Simons.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Now here's Hayward. He has 7.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Anthony dishes to Nurkic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Well, the best season of his career, Kevin. But then Yusuf Nurkic suffered that gruesome leg injury. It was a huge loss for the Blazers and a long road to recovery for Nurkic.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Blazers were looking for that 3rd star. And Chris Nurkic was starting to look like he might fit the bill.
Well, Kevin, let's think about it. You could argue that he was one of the top 5 centers in the league last season. He just turned 25, so hopefully he's still on the upslope of his career.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. He's off on the second.
Still young with loads of upside. Nurkic is comfortable playing the enforcer. I mean, you can tell he wants to keep improving.
Outside Tatum. This one for three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And that one's good, Anthony.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters, an elite-level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
Now, here's Cantor. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Outside Williams. Here's the three. Smart misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Anthony, the pass to Simons. And stolen by Tatum. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I like Smart using his size advantage on the interior. Nice work out there.
And after signing a 4-year, $52 million contract extension, Marcus Smart rewarded the Celtics, Chris, with the best season of his young career.
Yeah, his best shooting percentages by far. I mean, add in his continued progress as a playmaker. Don't forget he's the man on the defensive end. I think that's money well spent for Boston.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. And Portland with a change here, too. McCollum's checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
Anthony.
58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Anthony.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Smart.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
I see him.
Here's Simons, guarded by Walker. McCollum outside, shoots the three. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, and sometimes you just got to assume every three McCollum is going to take is going to go in.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smart kicks to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Smart and slam dunk by Smart.
Puts his head down low, drives hard to the cup, and there's no way Smart was going to settle for the layup.
And McCollum puts up a deep three. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trail Blazers. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Celtics trail by 9. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. And stolen by Lillard. Anthony right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
That one on Smart.
Foul. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Whiteside's checked in. So Anthony nails both of them. Celtics trail by 11. Walker with it. Brown outside. And the dunk by Brown.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his mad hops on these jams.
Outside Anthony. Smart against McCollum. Pass to Lillard. 5 to shoot. Launches it. It's tipped, but he gets it back. Boston shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Brown dishes to Walker. Shoots it. No good off the back of the rim.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. To the right side. Over in the corner, Brown. Over Anthony. It doesn't go for him. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Kicks to Lillard. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Here's Smart. Good on the 3-point shot.
And that's how you build confidence in your shot. Smart, able to set his feet off the catch and shoot.
The pass to Whiteside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Collins kicks to Anthony. And the shot is long.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute.
Shot's good by Walker.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Count it. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, Kevin. Great court awareness from the crafty guard, McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
And it's Brown missing.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Smart passes to Tice. Collins with some nice D.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
McCollum, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Walker with it, now defended by McCollum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Trailblazers leading by 7. Lillard left side. Out to Anthony. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Brown feeling it out a bit. No one covering.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Portland leading by 7. Anthony, the pass to McCollum. Dishes it to Lillard. Collins trying to break free. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight. Walker against Lillard. The 10-footer. Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it's Lillard missing. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And finished off by Brown.
Well, you can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
To the inside. Anthony can't hit. Celtics trail by 8. It's Brown with the drive, and Brown throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Lillard against Walker. In the corner, Collins with it. Now here's McCollum. 5 on the clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. McCollum's got 20.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also, doing some solid work from deep.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Brown. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. They've led by as many as 14 points. Walker against Lillard. And here's McCollum for 3. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the layup falls. And now it's only a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Lillard. Walker with some nice D. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Passes to Tice. Nice ball movement by Boston. On its way from Hayward for two. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. The three from McCollum sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Trailblazers.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Kemba Walker. Portland's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Lillard. They get it back. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one. And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Oh, man, a star at a mid-major. Shout out to all the mid-major colleges. Lehigh University, C.J. McCollum wasn't that blue-chip prospect, but he sure worked his way to the top.
Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
One shot.
A four-year player at Lehigh, McCollum earned his degree in journalism.
Yeah, he had to beg his parents to switch from a business major, but now he's putting his degree to use. He already interviewed the commissioner, man. Keep playing. He's trying to come for my job, Kevin. When his playing days are done, though, I'm sure he'll be looking to try to take my job and yours and continue on that path.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second-chance points.
And a chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And stolen by Whiteside. Lays it in off the breakaway. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Walker the pass to Tice. Nurkic with the block.
Good snatch, Nurkic.
And a deep three from Lillard. But they recover it. Here's Whiteside.
Oh, nice. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it had been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in a trade, a chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
Trailblazers leading by 14. McCollum dishes to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Nurkic trying to get open. The rebound by the Celtics. Hayward's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Tice. From deep, Walker. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 16th rebound on the night. Lillard finds McCollum. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
And for Portland, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Lillard against Walker. Lillard outside. Drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
Now, we're seeing the very best of Lillard tonight. I mean, he's a Swiss Army knife of an offensive player. I mean, he's got a tool for every job.
Shot's good by Walker.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Walker against Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. He kicks to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
Well, GA, this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games. Well, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Switch.
1:14 left here in the 4th quarter. Celtics trail by 13.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Portland.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. With the teardrop, and it goes down 2 points. Lillard's got 44.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Here's Hayward. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.